Hello, this is part 2 of our Royal Mile extravaganza. This one is going to be Lawnmarket and the High Street. I've only got 4 things to show you on Lawnmarket, so yeah, we'll just crack on. We're going to go straight over to James Court, where that to let sign is. Okay, there's actually a few shops with funny names that I'll point out as well. This will do nicely. Okay, but it's not what I've come to show you. Let's go to James Court. Okay, this is a quick statue just to show you. I love this statue. It's simply just a parrot in like a garden basket, but I think it's fabulous. Yeah, you should check out some of these closest. There are some hidden gems. Okay, back out. We are Jolly Judge pub just down here. That's one I'd recommend as well. But we're heading over to this place next, Ridgwell's Close. Okay, check out this area. I love the colour of this place. It's amazing. So this building isn't open very often to the public. Doors open day it is, and I have been in this one. I have to say it was good. Point of interest: both Maggie Smith and Stephen Fry performed here in the Fringe, not in the same play. It was Maggie Smith's debut at the Fringe. I don't know if she performed more than once, but yeah, we've also got this as well. This sort of interesting one here. In fact, there is a window I need to find as well. Let's see if I can find it, and I'll point out the interesting point of that as well. Okay, so I read online that one of these windows was actually a door that was entrance for the King and Queen when they were having a feast in this building. And supposedly you could tell from the lintel, but I am not seeing anything obvious. There was a raised platform, is how they got in case you're wondering about that. But yeah, one of these windows apparently. Well, let's see if it was through here. Let's see if it was actually through here. As this is open, it could have been. Is it going to be obvious? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's really obvious. Yeah, so that window there was a door. There you go, for the King and Queen. Okay, we've reached the end of Lawnmarket. One last thing to say, the Edinburgh Bus Tour ticket booth here. That used to be a police box. If you're really into police boxes, this one's identification number was 1A, meaning it was the first one they numbered. Yes, number 1 in section A. There you go. Boring as, but I found it interesting. Okay, we're going to crack on to the High Street next. In actual fact, there's one last thing to show you in Lawnmarket. The site of the last public execution in Scotland. 21st June 1864. George Bryce, the Ratho murderer, was executed. And I'll show you exactly where it happened. Right here. Okay, now we're officially on the High Street. And we're by St Giles. I'm not going to go too much into detail about this, that's one for another time, but behind it there's a couple of things to show you. Okay, this is something that every tour guide will tell you about car park space number 23. It's the approximate burial place of John Knox, the founder of the Church of Scotland. I say approximate because when they moved the bodies, or well, when they made the car park and the buildings behind, they didn't make any records of exactly who was moved and where to. Yeah, one of Edinburgh's downsides, if you like, recording of history. Yeah. Okay, right next to that we have the statue of Charles II, which was the oldest statue in Edinburgh from 1685, and it is one of the oldest in the UK. Okay, and tucked away in the corner here, number 11, Parliament Square. This is the old Parliament building, old Parliament Hall. I'm going to see if I can go in. Yeah, so it's a bank holiday, so no, I can't go inside, despite the fact there were people in there, but hey, okay. Well, there you go, as you can see as well, there's some tour guides telling you about car park space number 23. Oh, fantastic, they've opened up this again. Statue that we did, if you watch the fire station video that I did. Yeah, this is James Braidwood. They've opened them up again, fantastic. Right, I'm going to be heading over here for the next thing. We're heading to where the lock and booths were, because one of them is particularly fascinating. Okay, so we've got some more gold bricks in the floor. These ones mark out where the lock and booths were. These were lockable booths, sort of shops and things like that. One of them, which was owned by Alan Ramsey, he made it into the first lending library, certainly in the UK anyway, yes. Renting library books, borrowing library books. It started here on the Royal Mile, opposite Angels with Bagpipes. Okay, back further down, we're going to cross just into here, City Chambers, next to Mary King's Close, which I'm not going to mention, but do it. That one is definitely a good thing. Yeah, we've got some handprints through here, sort of famous Scottish people. There we go, these are the main ones. We've got Sir Chris Hoy, J.K. Rowling, and Ian Rankin. Okay, and there's some more as well. Some of them I don't know, but there's one I do, which is over this side. I should say, the keys to the city are in this building, and I have seen them. I'll put a picture over the top actually. Yeah, it's good to see. Okay, you got the handprint over here. Well, there's two. A little bit sadder, this one. We've got Annie Lennox, the musician. We've also got Stephen, age 14, living with HIV. Yeah, not quite a happy one, this one, but it's here. Okay, from here we're going to kind of jump a bit, really. I've either covered this area before, or there's not a lot of unusual stuff. But there is one thing over this way. Okay, just trying to remember which one it was myself. It's New Assembly Close, just over here. So this is the site of the waxworks that I was telling you about. No longer a thing. It's a shame, because I think it would be fantastic to have it again. Let's go inside. I'll show you the building. We won't be able to go inside this one. Yes, so this building here was the waxworks. It also had a theatre in there as well. Definitely Google this. Have a look at this yourself. There were some quite scary waxworks that were in this place, but yeah, it's definitely worth a look up, the history of this in your own time. Yeah, so the Wax Museum and Castle Dracula Theatre, closed in 1989. There we go. And we've made it to the Tron. So we're just coming up to another junction here, but it's a continuation of the high street. Fire engine here as well, something going on? I'm not sure. It's a little market in there at the moment. They were playing music, so I couldn't film, but I did take a picture, which I will post over this. Okay, Caruba's Close next. This is the site of the first theatre in Edinburgh. In 1736, Alan Ramsey again, the library guy. Let's have a quick wander down, just to get away from the noise of the traffic, if anything. So, you can see just at the bottom where the boards are, there is a church. It was right next to the church. It was short-lived as well, because theatre in those days was regarded as, how can I put this nicely? It was a sin, basically. The debauchery and the shenanigans that went on backstage and everything like that was not approved of, especially by the church, so they had the whole thing shut down. So roughly around here somewhere was the first theatre. I think in Scotland, definitely Edinburgh, yeah. Well, it's another unusual named shop, Octopus. Okay, Paisley Close is our next thing. I'm going to have to keep talking because they're playing music. Just above the door, if you can read it, I'll zoom in. It says, heave away chaps, I'm no dead yet, or heave away chaps, I'm no deed yet. Yeah, so, tragic story. 24th of November 1861, about 1 in the morning, this whole building collapsed. Now it was 7 stories at the time, and it claimed the lives of 35 people. But one of the people who survived was a 12-year-old called Joseph McIver. When they found his leg sticking out, he shouted out, "Heave away chaps, I'm not dead yet," and as a result of that he survived. But yeah, a tragic story, but it did lead to sort of building codes coming into place to make sure it didn't happen again. Oh look, we've got another unusual, did we have this one already? This would do nicely. I think we did. There might be another one of their shops. There we go. Okay, Charmers close. I've just seen this. This is something I did not know about myself. There's a museum of magic, fortune telling and witchcraft. That may be something for another time. Okay, we're nearly the end of this part. This is John Locke's house. All I'll say is that, not including the castle, this is the oldest building in Edinburgh. Okay, so we've reached the end. We've got the World's End pub, so called because this was the end of Edinburgh. There's some more gold bricks at those traffic lights, which indicated where the Netherbout port was, which if we look up here, there is an engraving of what it used to look like. Demolished 1764. Now, you can probably see this. It does say on this plaque, erected 1873. That is the plaque that was erected at that time. They didn't demolish it before building it. Yes, it's crazy. The plaque's got its own date inscribing it. Well, mental. Yeah, so here are our gold bricks indicating where the port was. It was demolished because of traffic. Yeah, they couldn't really get the carts through it. It was too narrow. Right, well, this is the end of the high street. It's the end of this part. To show you this blue man is hanging on the wall here. I do like him. I'll get a better shot of him in a minute. But yeah, so we're going to carry on. The next video will be Canongate, right down to the palace.